Okay. All right. I think we're good. Turn this down. Turn this up. Okay. I don't know why. Why is this? Why can't I move my chat? What the heck is going on? The computer like basically froze when I was trying to reset it and it just sat there and was restarting for like 20 minutes. All right. Chat's all messed up. I got my chat on a different screen. I can't get it to work. And close this. Oh my gosh. It's gonna drive me absolutely nuts. Oh, it's working. I just can't move it. I don't know why it's like broken on my screen here. That's totally cool. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Docs. Can I like move it? What the? Can I get your account? Yeah. Did you already sign up in Discord? Okay. Well, this is gonna be like whatever at this point. So I can't get this to work. All right. Yeah. We'll jump over to Discord in just a second. I actually wanted to do something on this real quick on my baby account. Big milestone. Oh, you didn't? Hold on a second. Ask me to restart the game. Can I bring it over here? Chat. No, it's broke. It's broke. Of course it's broke. Feels like everything today. It's all broke. It's all broken. Is my Discord even up? Discord's up. Okay. All right. Discord link says invalid. Where'd you find the Discord link at? Okay, why is this so big? Sorry, I had to reset my computer, restart my computer, and everything's just not wanting to work right now. All right, there's Discord. Go ahead. Can jump on over. Go to the account reviews page. And you can sign up there. Basically, just post pictures of battle reports with all your gear, skills, all that stuff. Oh, really? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I might need to update that actually. Thanks for letting me know. Let me see. Can I edit that here? Edit. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, I need to put a permanent one on there, and I forgot about that. Okay, I fixed that. Okay, so before we dive into the account reviews, you guys are seeing this live. I was going to make a video about it, but I was like, you know what? I can do this during live stream. We are 92 days in. And about to get headquarters 30 going. Actually, I wanna double check, see if anybody has. All right, nobody has it. I'll just use my basic ones. Let me get signed up here real quick. And let's finish these. Drill grounds 29. Tech center 29. Let's open all this stuff up real quick. And now we're ready. Secretary of Development, and I believe I have yeah. Let's get this. How much do I need? Oh, I need 14. Oh, crap. No. Do I not have enough? Oh my gosh. I thought I had it. Hmm. I got nothing left in campaign I can buy. Shoot. I think how many of these? Oh. I think how much that gets me. Come on. Okay, so I need another like 2 million. All right, well, if nobody has it, I'm just going to do the 20% buff, whatever. It would be nice, but hey. All right, what am I, like 2 million short? Yep, 2.3. I don't like buying them out of here. I'm so close. I don't think that gets... Does it get it? No. Let me collect my resources. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use the capital buff for the resources when I did that thing. All right, 37 days. Let's go. Headquarters 30 is cooking. So I'll let that cook. I'll see if I can finish it next week. But that now means just need to get the tech center to 20 or to 30 and T10 grind. So we are on the move. You guys got to see the upgrade live. You were here for history. Day 92. I was really hoping to start it right like at day 90 or like before day 90, but day 92 was build day. So it kind of worked out that way. Um I got everything done. How many versus points do I have now? Only 10.5. Okay. Let's jump over, check out some reviews real quick. Well, my baby's all grown up. Headquarters 30, man. Now I just have to go to headquarters 35. Oh, what's going on, you miss? Sorry, I was like panicking trying to get my iron before I ran out of the buff. I would say light, like super light spender. There's been a couple, I haven't bought this. But some of the passes I'll buy. I picked up a few things. I actually got 10 level 5 boxes out of Total Mobilization last week. So a little bit here and there sprinkled in, just fun stuff. All right. Let's go back here for reset, but let's jump in. What's going on, Marquise? Xavier, join, cool, okay. Nice. 29 on day 70. That's good. Actually, I could shut that down. You missed. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday, man. Oh, I gotta get this up. Okay, why is my... Oh, I didn't click. Okay. I was like, don't tell me stuff broke again. All right. Have they released official start date of the upcoming Easter holiday event? And any details? No. It's going to be, I'm like 99% sure it's going to be on Sunday. Because last year it ran from the Sunday prior through Easter Sunday. Because it wouldn't make sense to start it after Easter's over. And they like to do their events from Sunday to Sunday. I think there was only like one time last year where they did it in the middle of the year. John G. Easy Moggs. What's going on, Moggs? Yeah, Moggs, I beat you to a Justin battle report. I thought you were going to share one with me before I found one. Somebody had shared it on the mini account in the Alliance chat. All right. So let's go here. All right, Xavier, you said you signed up. Oh my gosh. Mm. Miller, I'm just going to delete your stuff. I can't believe it. I messaged him a couple. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, it was just like super random, and I didn't even see it when it was first posted. And then somebody, I don't know, one of the Alliance members, they were saying something about how they thought somebody else was also just in like an alt account. And I'm like, what are they talking about? So I went to scroll up and I saw a battle report and I just like clicked on it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is Justin. And yeah, I didn't really care. Like everything else is, pretty similar as far as like gear and tech and all that. The only difference was his drone. I was just really interested to see what his drone looked like. And it's huge. I didn't realize it was going to make that big of a difference with the new drone tech and everything. Did I closed out last war? Do you review free to play accounts? Yeah. Okay. Let me pull this up. What? Wait, which side are you on? Cut off the top, dude. Yeah, I'm deleting this. Goodbye. John G. Did we already did this one. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. All right. If you can put your YouTube names in your stuff here too, and like the title. I don't know, is it Jash instead of Josh? You guys gotta let me know who you are so I know like who's talking and whose account I'm looking for here. Um, oh, okay, easy. Okay, yeah, I remember Marquise. Yeah, we just looked at yours not too long ago too, right? Still got the T9s. Let's see here. All right, just gotta get the other two up to level 2. Drone level, getting there. Components getting there. Um, wait, which side were you on? You guys post them in like weird orders. Which side are you on this? The left side? Okay. Good, good. Yeah, get the auto attack up. Oh, if you guys didn't see, somebody had posted in the helpful info tab. Let me go, or oh, helpful info right here. Somebody posted these, it's like a breakdown for how many skill medals you use for each level, the hero, like their auto attack, all that stuff. And it tells you, so like Swift, Tesla, and like how much damage it does per level, per um it's for how many skill medals you use. So this is based on how many skill medals you use. It's not that the attack gets worse. It's just the fact that the amount that you use scales up so much in comparison to how much power you get out or how much more damage it creates at each level. So obviously the early levels are super cheap, so you get more bang for your buck, and then it drops off. But the big thing is if you look way down, it's cutting it off because my thing went full screen. Yeah, it's not gonna show. Oh, I need to exit full screen. Why did I do full screen? Don't want full screen. Sorry, I gotta shrink this down so you guys can see. I hate how some screens are fine, some screens are not. Okay. All right, so now I can open back up here. But going down to the bottom, gosh, is it cutting it off? It's cutting it off for you guys. It's like not. Okay, there it is. Right down here. If you look at the auto attack and the tactics ability, so this is for Swift, and it tells you, well, all right, let's just back up. Let's go to level 30. So level 30, when you upgrade it, you're getting 2.91 damage per second for that increase, like for the cost. And then the tactics ability is 1.65. So, and then it's different for each hero, but there's a common pattern to where the auto attack and the tactics ability are going to give you the most damage for the cost that they are. And then tactics are going to be slightly behind for every single level. Um, and that's why I always say like upgrade the auto attack, upgrade the tactics, and then you upgrade the passive last. You don't leave it, you just never upgrade it. You just upgrade it, like get everything to 25, and then you get that up to 25, and get them up to 30, and then get the passive up to 30, that kind of thing. Because you get less bang for your buck on the passives, and then it's the same thing with the defensive heroes. So that's kind of a cool breakdown to like really show how much of an impact it makes. All right, let's open this back up here. So season 1, week 5. Yeah, we got to get headquarters 30, get those tier 10 troops. Otherwise, this is, yeah, okay, the same one. Okay. Oh, thanks, James. That threw. Oh my gosh, I was like, how are you rare? I was thinking Josh. Sorry, I was like, Josh is already a member. That threw me off. But yeah, thanks for the membership, James. Or yeah, James. Jeez. Okay. Let me get back to. Let's look at the skills again real quick. So we're good. Diva, yeah, we want to push the auto attack and tactics ability, so get those upgraded. Same thing with Morrison, get that auto attack up. But everything else is, you're on track with, what's supposed to be, except for Skylar, bring that auto attack up. Skylar can do some pretty good damage in certain situations, so it's always good to get that auto attack up. No. But yeah, I would push. Um, yeah, I'd continue to push Diva and then just kind of throw in some levels on Morrison's auto, and same thing with Skylar's, kind of here and there, just to get some levels in those. So like, say if you're set on 100,000, probably do like 2 levels here, like 3 or 4 levels here, something like that, and then go back and just dump everything else into Diva skills. And again, if you want to figure out, okay, should I do 2 levels in the tactics or 2 levels in the auto attack? I'm trying to push my world boss damage. I'm really close. You can go into the helpful info, check out that tab, and it's going to tell you like you're going to get more out of getting this to level 26 than you are this to 26. So that's pretty helpful. Okay, so that's good there. Uh, we got a lot of 1-star gear going on here. What's your plan? I wouldn't go so far as to say like you need to break down anything right now. Hopefully you have some Morrison ship to 1 next. No, 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 no. We're not doing 1-stars everywhere. We need to have 2 stars. That's where you're getting the energy damage resistance stats on here. You're getting the physical damage resistance stats on here. You need to get these to 2-star before you start doing any 1-star upgrades, and then get this upgraded to 2-star. Get your diva, some good stats there, and then yeah, so get these to 2-star, get this to 2-star, and then work on getting Morrison's gun to 4-star, and then I would after you get this to 4-star, I would say get the armor pieces to 2-star, and then maybe Skylar's weapon to 2-star, and then get these radars to 4-star, armor pieces to 4-star. That's probably what I do. I just kind of balance between those two. But 2 stars and 4 stars, man. You know the rules. Okay. Everything else looks good though. Moving on, unless you got any other questions. You miss. All right, you still here? Oh, sweet. You got the level 9. I'm jealous, man. I do have a selection chest, so hopefully I'll get a little bit closer this week if I can get lucky. I'm at like 75%, something like that. Yeah, you miss is in my alliance. I don't know if he's on anymore. You got all 9s? Dang. It's just so expensive. You get a ton of like all the things you can put money into. Yes, you get a lot of return on the drone components, but you can spend a lot of money on it. Okay, well, if Umis comes back, I don't know what he was wanting me to take a look at here. Siege 60%, defense 50%. Yeah, 54% of missile. They went all in on missile there. All right, and then where is? Wait, where's MSJ? All right, I'm gonna delete this then. If you ever need to, you can just upload stuff later. All right, uh, Jash, that's right. Okay. Who? Easy. Were you guys ready to go over this real quick? Is it okay to focus on Morrison's skill first before Diva? It depends on the level. Because if Diva, like for instance, if Diva's 4 or 5 star and Morrison's 4 star, I would I would worry about upgrading Diva. She's doing a lot more damage than Morrison is at that point. But if they're the same level, I would kind of level them up about evenly, I guess. Okay. Oops. Oh, it's up here. Gosh, I keep forgetting. There's 2 different tabs I need to click on. Wait, 15 days away from headquarters. 27, 49 days in. Okay. I'm getting his stamina in 7 days, which I'll move all the gear for Mason to him. I'm working on getting Kim to 5 stars now. I'm pushing the unit tree for wait. I would pushing unit tree for research and on versus research day. Yeah, I would probably slow down on the unit research and because you can go a little bit further in the special forces tree for fairly cheap, especially when you start getting close to headquarters 30. You can start chipping away a little bit at it, just doing the bare minimums to get down until you get to the morale section. Morale section is probably where you'll like almost have to stop until you get to headquarters 30, just because it starts to get really heavy, resource heavy. So I would probably mm, maybe some hero tech that may be a little bit cheaper, that may take a few days to do on your off like non-verse tech days. And then on tech days, I would work on intercity truck. I mean, there's quite a few points in here to get. I would probably, yeah, definitely you need to max out Alliance Duel stuff. But then you could also do some intercity truck. You don't have to do special forces, especially if you are trying to focus on saving resources for the headquarters push. Um, so I would just try to find a healthy balance between all that. Don't go crazy in any of the trees. It's once you get the headquarters done, and then it's you're set. All you have to do then is upgrade the tech center and upgrade a barracks. And you're going to have plenty of time to do that while you're working on the special forces tree. Because at some point, you'll probably run low on valor badges. And so you'll have to take a break from the grind, anyways. So you'll have resources here and there to do other upgrades for to kind of get everything else set up for tier 10s. But yeah, I would say don't really worry about going too much further in a lot of these trees. Just focus on versus day, get the points in versus day. Because arms race, I mean, you might be missing out on some days here and there on arms race for tech stuff. You do obviously you get boxes back, but it's just one of those things where is it worth it for what you're getting out of it, and especially if you're close to starting builds. Okay. Wait, which okay, so you're there, this is you. Okay. 22. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm guessing you're pushing this piece up to 40 on Williams. I mean, it's not bad. Pretty good position. I mean, you got a defensive gear on Marshall, which one you want to see. You don't have any levels on the guns here, which is, good. I'd not like it's going to make a big difference, but you can throw this gun onto Marshall, let him do a little more damage and leave it off Williams. And uh, I would, I don't know. I guess it's up to you then, which piece you want to build. But I would throw that gun on here because you really don't need a gun on Williams, anytime soon. And then all you have to then worry about building would just be these two pieces, and you can build a gun last. That's what I would do. But yeah, get this up to 40, and then probably come back and get this data chip up to 40 on Kim. Just continue to increase her power, get her to 5 stars like you were saying. And then come back, get this stuff up to level 40, because it's going to be a little while until Stepman's really going to do anything for you. So I wouldn't worry too much about getting this stuff upgraded to level 40. I would worry about getting the defensive gear. And then when you're ready to put Statman in there, you can start worrying about leveling this stuff up. But at least your defensive stuff is ready to go, and then you're just focusing on Statman stuff at that point. And then worry about getting this stuff to level 40 then at some point too. Skills. Okay. Could have left this at 10. And I know it's like one of those things where, hey, you hit the cap. I got all these skill points or medals laying around. But to go from 10 to 20, it would have like helped you, like say for instance, if Kim was 5 star, it would have helped you get this from like 20 to probably like 23, 24, something like that. Just because it starts to get really expensive. And not having those skill medals when you get her upgraded, um, eh, for instance, for me, I saved up so many skill medals that when I got Diva from 4 star to 5 star, I immediately almost maxed out all of her skills. The only thing I didn't max out was her skill, and I think I got up to like 28 or 29. And that was just because I wasn't sitting there and putting skill medals into the auto attacks of defender heroes and stuff. I was just sitting there holding on to them, and as soon as it was ready, boom, threw in a bunch in there, and she did a ton of damage to the world boss for me right out of the gates. So that's what I would say. Just hang on to the points or skill medals. You can get these up to 20, but yeah, don't spend any here. I wouldn't have spent any here, unfortunately. And then as soon as you get her to 5 stars, just dump everything into Chem, because that'll help you a ton with getting the world boss damage. I don't know where you're at, but probably like 200 million, I would guess. So, but yeah, Dirk, I did see that. Sorry, I just wanted to finish talking what I was talking about, so I didn't. I always get like sidetracked, and I'm like, wait, what was I saying? Thanks, Dirk. I appreciate it. Returning the favor. Thanks for dropping by, man. Fun catching up with you earlier. But yeah, I'm looking forward to. I haven't really mentioned anything yet, but Sunday, uh, Dirk and I we're actually going to be doing a co-stream, so we'll be streaming, talking about the event together. So we're it's kind of hard to like explain it without having it up, but I'll have my screen, he'll have his screen up, and like we'll both be able to see or stream each other's streams essentially. So we'll be going through it, talking about it together, and just kind of hanging out. So I'm looking forward to that. Hanging out with some fellow gamers, streamers, and just chatting about the game. So yeah, taking turns popping up on each other's streams and saying hi. Yeah, I appreciate it, Dirk. Um, John G, the collab. Yeah, yeah. We're just gonna it's it's a holiday event, so we'll be talking about that. It's not like anything's really going to be happening per se. We're just going to be going through it. So I figured that's kind of an easy way to one, get familiar with it, hang out, chat, see how it goes. Um, see if it's laggy or if there's any issues. So it's a pretty good way to test that out. And then, you know, we kind of briefly talked about doing some other fun things in the future, like co-stream things. I don't want to give too much away, but that's what some things we've been talking about doing in the future. And so we're just going to test some things out, see how it goes, have some fun, and yeah, see what comes of that and what we can do in the future with it. So, SR, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Um, oh, sorry, Chris. If you go, I pinned the Discord in the chat and it's also in the description. If you click on that and then go to the account reviews page, you can sign up for an account review. Just create a forum, drop all the pictures, write whatever you want to write in there, questions. Battle reports are usually extremely helpful because then I can see who has what gear on. And then same thing where everybody's skills are at, then I don't have to like scroll through each individual hero. I can especially with gear, it just makes it super easy with gear to say like who you need to switch with, who, switch what gear with who, that kind of thing, or like break it down, upgrade this or that. If you to mine, I may not see it, but Fed, which one was yours? Just so I know. Yep, Chris, not from. Oh, okay, yeah, you have your name on it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see, try to get through this real quick, and then I can check out that one next. I don't think I had too much more to go on this one. Drone components, good. Level six is almost all level six, so I'm guessing these are gonna get close to being seven here soon. Drone level certainly a little low. I would try to find ways to pick up the drone parts if you can. I would, I would certainly try to push that a little bit more, get that leveled up. And then we've already talked about the tech tree. Yeah. I don't know if you had any other questions. He said he got around 35 days left to get T9. Is there anything to buy with the mini speed ups? Wait, to buy with that, is there anything to buy with that many speed ups? I'm not quite sure I understand that question. Or should he just wait until next week already? Bought all VIP store. Oh, to buy speed ups. Oh, okay. Oh, what packs to buy with speed ups? Man, unfortunately, like everything in the stores or the shops, they're just such bad value. You're spending like $5 for 120 5-minute speed ups, which is just really bad value. Yeah, I that's a tough one. I know you wanna really want to hurry up and get through those. Yeah, I don't know. There's I'm trying to think Friday. because they're not going to have the gorilla yet. So I think they have the packs with the resources and speed ups. So like Friday and Saturday. But yeah, if you can upgrade Friday, you're going to get a lot of credit for it. So that would be good if you could. Wait, Dirk, I've got one for you. Championship duel, go three equal squads or one big. Oh, okay. You're asking me. Thought you meant like you had a lineup for me. Go three equal squads or one main squad and two littles if I have time to answer. Uh, because championship duel is a lot like Apex, or I always call it Apex Arena, whatever it is. I I lean more towards the one big team in those settings. It is kind of tricky though, because it just depends on how much of an advantage you're going to have on somebody. Yeah, I know what you mean. Where it like it fights across, and then whatever's left, you fight again. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, I went heavy on one team. There were a couple times. I'm guessing you're talking about your defensive lineup. Um. Yeah. I just went heavy on one team. And then if I needed to, I would look at the fight, and then if I needed to move some gear around, there were a couple fights where I moved a little gear around, and moved because we have the Overlord, so I moved the Overlord around too, like to my tank team or something like that. So there were a couple times where I did that and got a win. So that it's kind of a case by case thing, but I always lean to having that one really strong team if you can get an advantage. So it just depends on what somebody else is doing. Yeah, and that's the annoying thing too, because you're looking at it, and if people that haven't been into season one or anything yet, at the end of the season there's a tournament, and it's a lot like Arena, where you have three teams, your top three and their top three, and they attack, and then say you take out two of them and there's one left, then whatever team you have left will then hit that team and try to clear it. So if you have one super strong team, even if your other two fail, it still can take out like that second and third team if it's strong enough. So yeah, having one really strong team can be very beneficial. But the problem is, and like you never know if somebody's going to switch lineups or not. I usually look at their history and go through their history and see if they um, had attacked and switched recently. So if they had their air squad in first and now their air squad's in second, then I know that they're actually paying attention, and we'll have to think about if I really want to switch teams up or leave it where they're at. Because then it gets into that place where, okay, do I think they're going to move, or do I think they're going to leave it thinking that I'm thinking I'm going to move? Like it kind of gets into that head game in a sense. Because yeah, what something you could do is if they have an air squad and you're like, okay, I'm going to switch everything to my missile squad, and then they switch everything to their tank squad, and all of a sudden you thought you had an advantage, and now you're at a disadvantage. It can be it can be a real pain for sure. That's why it just helps being a mega whale where you just coast through everything. You don't have to worry about switching teams up. Yeah, I think for you, Dirk, because I know you have those red guns. Yeah, I would throw those on a second squad, as they're gonna be a lot more beneficial for you on the second squad than they are going to be on your main squad on your defensive heroes. That's what I do. He also asked if he should go or get Williams and Marshall skills to 20. No, I said, let me go back here. Yeah, I said get Williams skills because they're really close to 20 here. Marshall, I'd say just get him to 15. Just get the tactics and passive up to 15, and then just save everything for Kim because it doesn't cost that much to get these upgraded here to 15. But I would just hold off on them on 15 and get him in Diva because your Marshall's just there to buff, and so it's secondary. It's kind of like the passive skill. It's there to buff. Your auto and your tactics ability are where you're going to get your most damage from. So upgrading these first is very important. And Kim, she's one of those heroes where the tactics ability is more beneficial to upgrade first ahead of the auto attack. And some of them kind of flip flop, but they're usually really close. But her tactics ability, so if you're trying to push one up to 25 and then do some upgrades on the other one, I would say upgrade Kim's tactic to 25 and then the auto attack. And then get this up to 20 after you have these up to 25. But yeah, I'd say just get these up to 15, finish Williams up to 20 just to get that rounded out and leave the auto attack where it is. So uh is it Malo? Malo cow? If you signed up, if you're in here, I can see if I can get to it tonight. All right, let me know if you had anything else. Fed, are you still around? I take a look at it. Sorry, I didn't mean to take over your. No, you're good. You're good, Dirk. Oh, Lumaine. Oh, okay. I know I've looked at your stuff before. At least I've seen your name around before. I was just seeing if Fed was here. Oh no, he said he had to take off. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna take a quick look at Fed's and I'll let him know. I guess he can go back and take a look at it. I don't think this should take very long. So no more distractions. Uh, if it turns, okay. All right, which side? Okay, so he's left side. He's running aircraft. Okay, so he's got 30 million aircraft. Oh, he's running Diva up front. How did that work out? Did he share? Oh, he didn't share the report. Yeah, and Diva stayed alive because she had all the defensive gear. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this lineup. So for arena, it's one thing, but say for instance you're fighting in a Warzone duel and you go to hit a cannon, and say you're rocking 31 million power air squad. That's pretty strong. Say everybody else that's in there that you're about to hit is like 20 million or below. You're going to easily run through them. But if you wanted to, because after you clear those, you're automatically going to be returning, and then you can turn around and hit it again. But if you're throwing an one, if you're putting an attacker in the front, you are hurting your chances of having that attacker stay alive longer in order to turn around and hit again or make it through that many rounds because they're having to fight not just one, two, or three. I mean, you're talking 10 lines of enemies. And so putting her in the back, putting Lucius up front, and then giving Carly and Lucius the defensive gear to help them stay alive through those rounds um, is just so much more beneficial in those settings. Because once you lose Diva here, like you already lost Carly, and so this isn't going to make it through like several more rounds. Like this is like a one and done team. And yeah, so like I would have switched these two, put the gear on Carly, put some defensive gear on Lucius, and this may have played out a little bit more different, but in the setting of like a Warzone duel where you're hitting multiple squads, this lineup would not be good for that. Yeah, because once she's gone, you just lost a ton of your damage, and it's going to be really hard to beat teams after that. You lose one of your tanks, it's one thing, but to lose one of your big damage dealers after just a couple fights, it's kind of hard to recover from. Okay, so we're getting working on gun there. Uh, okay, yeah, everything is upgraded. Okay, I saw the guns at 40. I was like, oh no. Okay, so everything's 40. Yeah, I would throw this gear on Carly, put Lucius up there, and throw Carly's gear onto Lucius. Put Diva in the back row with the guns, level 40 gear, and her level 2 data chip. That's what I would do. And then just I would upgrade the defensive gear on well, this would be going on Lucius. I'd upgrade those to 4-star, and then get Diva's data chip to 4-star, and then I'd start working on or well, Carly or Skylar's gear or gun. I'd get this to 4-star, and then I'd start working on the defensive gear for your attackers. Yeah, Fed. Like I know it will do okay in like a 1v1 setting. That's not a problem. And if you win some, you lose some, it's whatever. But when you're trying to set it up to be a like an all-round or well-rounded team that's going to do well through multiple waves. Say for instance, like you went through this wave, okay, but then he had a tank team behind it, or he had a missile team behind it. You're not going to make it through with what you have left here. Like this team is going to probably go down pretty fast to the next wave. But if you had this set up different and Diva's back here and she might have taken a little more damage, but at least your tanks or your defensive heroes in the front are still alive, and they're able to eat some damage for you while the rest of your defensive heroes or attackers do some damage. It's going to be more beneficial in those scenarios. Um. Okay. Yep. Upgrades there. Okay. Skill wise, I mean, you've got. I would get Diva's tactic ability up. That should have been upgraded before the passive. Otherwise, I mean, you got this stuff upgraded and in the proper order here. So I think that's good. Drone 150, nice. Level 8s. So I wouldn't worry about getting all these to level 3. I would just, or sorry, yeah, I wouldn't worry about getting this one to level 3 and then going like a level 4. I would push this to 5, this to 5, this to 5, this to 5. I just work down the line getting them upgraded to level 5 because that's where you get the big stat increases. And just focusing on one, knocking it out, the faster you're going to get through that. Because you're just getting the baby increases from 2 to 5, like levels 3 and 4. They're the little stat increases. 2 gives you the main increase, and then 5 gives you the main increase again. Let's see. Yeah, we need to go. Need that aircraft mastery. And then I would, go crazy on aircraft mastery during versus day and throw in some hero tech and some of the off days, throw in hero tech, or maybe just like with one tech center, do your hero tech. Then every once in a while, just go in the special forces tree and get those hero or unit upgrades done in the special forces tree. But you're going to get a little more bang for your buck out of the mastery tree. Plus, it gives you increased march size, damage reduction. The mastery tree just has a lot of good stats. So I appreciate you promoting the channel, Dirk. Yes, please join, become a member. If you, again, if you want me to jump on your account, go through the account uh, live on stream, you can become a Mythic member, and I will jump on your account, check it out. If I need to like fix gear or whatever it may be, whatever you want me to do, I can do that on the stream, help you out. Ooh, man, you are so close. This was just the other day. Um, are these? Is this? This is aircraft, right? This is aircraft, right? Check my game PMs. I don't have the game open yet, or I had it open, I just closed it, so I wasn't just running in the background. You did. Wait, you. Oh, yo. I was like, you did you. Read that glitter market. When I'll accept gems. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Because I've asked some people that have the glittery market up, and they said they don't have it yet. So I don't know if it's just going to be like for older servers that's a thing. Uh, which I'm annoyed now because we just had glittery market last week. So I'm like, okay, I really want to know what this looks like. All right. Thanks for swinging by, Dirk. And I believe Dirk is going live in like 40 minutes or something. So feel free to jump over to his stream later when I hop off, and or if you just want to leave me and go watch Dirk, so be it. It's all good. Uh, yeah, I did they announce it on your server yet, Dirk? Totally shocked. Oh yeah, Dirk the stock trader. Okay, well we had a mail. I didn't know if you okay, so you got a mail too. I'll have to look at it again. I can't remember if it had a date or not. Okay, I'll have to chat with Fed about this later. Okay, okay, so I know that's done. Lumain. Thanks, Ontario. Yeah, we're doing a dual stream on Sunday. We'll be going through the new event together, chatting about it and stuff. So that will be fun. Oh, did it say next week? Okay. I think I opened it and it's like early in the morning, like one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, cool, we're getting this update. It did say the 8th. Okay. That's what I thought too. I thought it said the 8th. But there was like 2 other updates too. So I don't know. Stuff's confusing. I wish they would put more information out in advance versus just like dropping stuff on us like the day of. Like, here you go. Like knowing things in advance would be super, super helpful. We haven't included market in weeks. Yeah, if it's been a few weeks, you should see it. It should be popping up. It should have already popped up actually, if you're getting it this week. Yeah, something is on the 14th. Well, Valentine's Day. Easter Sunday. Easter starts Sunday night at reset, the weekly reset. So, where's Lumaine at? Malo Cow. Oh, you are here. Okay. All right, we'll take a look at this and then I'll look at Mr. Lexus. Uh, Plan on getting the chopper base. Right. Okay. My current HQ is 26. On low spinner. Just reached VIP 11 today. I need help about gear. I always saw a lot of, oh, upgrade gear to level 10. Should I dismantle the level 10 gear? Well, it's not just like, hey, you just need to dismantle all level 10. It's just going to be a matter of like, what do you break down and which ones do you leave and upgrade? So, so I would break down the armor piece, the radar, and this radar piece. So I'd break down those 3 pieces and just work on getting the defensive gear, like these 4 pieces up to level 20. And once those are up to level 20, and then just work on getting um, Kim's gun, data chip, Skylar's gun, and data chip up to level 40. And then, okay, so these are already upgraded to 20. Okay. And then I would do or sorry, after you got those upgraded, then go back and work on the defensive gear, getting those up to level 40. And then, obviously build these data chips, get those up to 40. And working on, I would work on getting the defensive pieces for your other 2 attackers up to 20 before you start working on the data chips here. And then come back, get the defensive pieces up to 40, and then you can work on the guns last. But in the meantime, during all that, start getting this gun upgraded, star levels, yeah. So not terrible. I'll just break down a couple of those pieces, finish off the defensive gear to level 20. Get that stuff out of the way. Yeah, okay. Wait, did you say you're switching to air? One gear to level 21st or focus on. Uh, it's kind of like one of those things where if you're ready to start upgrading, because you have to get the prints, you have to get the gear blueprints first. So if you're waiting for those, and you need like from 0 to 20, you need 60,000 ore. So if you have 60,000 ore, and it's going to be a while until you're going to do a star upgrade, um, like for instance, you can get this gun ready for the star upgrade. So get it through those levels and then have it ready for the star upgrade. So all you need is the prints, the ore, and the ceramic. And so then you'll know how much ore you're going to need on hand. Yeah. I mean, if you got 20 already, then yes, I would definitely get this up to level 2 first. So I would actually then break down these pieces, get the ore out of those and start upgrading, get this upgraded and then work on the defensive gear, get those up to 20. Since you already got the prince sitting there, that's going to give you a good amount of power, and you'll be able to do some world boss damage. That way you're not sitting on those prints. So that'll use 15 of them, and then you just need to save 10 more to do level 3. And so in the meantime, you'll be able to do some other upgrades. But just, yeah, if and then just get it ready for the next upgrade, and then go back to working on your gear, and then do the star upgrade, get it ready for the next one, go back to your other gear. That's the way I would do it. Oh yeah, I was gonna whether you should save your shards for Lucius. Okay, so yeah, if you're gonna do an air team, then yeah, I wouldn't worry about upgrading anybody aside from. I would just work on diva skills right now. Get diva skills maxed out while you're waiting to get your other aircraft heroes. I'd work on getting Carly to 4-star. Then once you get Lucius to 3-star. Morrison comes out, get Morrison up to 5-star, and then finish out Carly. Uh, get Morrison or Lucius up to 4-star, get Skylar up to 5-star, and then finish Lucius. And some level 6s, level 5s, okay. Just need to get some more components. Pick up those components and we can get them in. Oops. Some forces 10. Okay. Yeah, push the headquarters 30. Get your tier 9 troops and get your tier 10 troops. So once you get to 30, you can start working through that special forces tree. I would say wait until you are like working on headquarters 28. So once you start working on headquarters 28, then jump into the special forces tree and do like a little bit of tech, work your way down through there. But until then, I would just work on some versus tech. You do have some hero tech you could probably do too. I would do a little bit of the aircraft hero tech. Just anything that's going to be like 50 million resources or less, kind of like the cheaper stuff, so to speak. All right, let me know if you got any other questions. Actually, Xavier, you around? I have drone. Wait, I have drone necessary dual tech. Oh, you have no. Oh, why did I say drone? Done. Should you max what out? When do I think? If they're going to come out before season 4, they're going to be releasing them in the next couple weeks, I would guess. It'd be sometime like this month if we're gonna see them. And I would guess they would do some kind of teaser because that is a pretty big update. And the Overlord, like I was thinking possibly both of those would happen, but I don't know if they would drop both of those at the same time. But again, they did drop the Overlord and Headquarters 35 last, like in between season 2 and season 3. So maybe between 3 and 4 they will um do tier 11 and the next Overlord. I don't know. I got like 1,200, 1,300 training certificates ready, so I can unlock another Overlord as soon as it drops. So I'm ready for it. If not, I'm just gonna turn around and dump all those points in and see if I can get a few million on my march. Because I'm way behind people right now because I haven't used all those training certificates. Current HQ. Oh wait, I already did this. What am I doing? Xavier. Where's Xavier? Oh, here it is. It's in the title. Yeah, I got 1,200 sitting in my inventory right now, so I'm ready to go. Okay. Are you Gemini? I'm guessing. Should I push headquarters first or just spend a Oh, yeah, I mean you could do a little bit in but I would worry more about like versus and the truck, like work on the truck tech because it's always good to unlock that fifth truck and the other stats that are included with the tech tree. So I would do a little bit of that before you have to worry about special forces. This allows you to save resources. Okay. Wait, here's the gear. Gear, what do we got? So we got some 4-star guns, mythic gun, some 2-star radars. Okay. So I would say probably want to start focusing on getting I would just get these to 2-star and then get the radars up to 4-star and get some beefiness on the defensive side for sure. And oh, you got those maxed out. Yeah, see, if you don't do this, if you leave these auto attacks at 10, Diva skills maxed out here. So so my focus would be upgrading. Oh, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. Lumaine, Macalau, whatever. Malakau. I have no idea if I'm saying that right or at all. All right, so yeah, I would get Divas. Diva and Morrison's auto attacks need to be upgraded. Get Divas up to 30, get Morrison's up to 30. And then I would get Carly up to 5-star first, and then finish off Lucius, and then Skylar would be last, I guess, since they've already got they're 3/5 of the way there, so you might as well finish those off. But I would go Carly first, and once you max out these auto attacks, work on some of the passives, but then I'd start throwing in some tactics and passives on these guys after you get them up to 5-star. Okay. Ooh, went a little heavy in the unit tech there. You already got tier 10, right? Yeah, you already got tier 10. Okay. All right. Yeah, so finish I would get special forces up to 80, unlock the mastery trees and do some work in the mastery trees. For your aircraft team, do the aircraft mastery. That'll make a pretty big difference for you. Drone. Okay, so chips. Yeah, get these all to 2-star because you get a pretty good bonus from having these at 2-star. They call them major upgrades. Oh, thanks, Nate. Thanks for jumping in. So get these to 2-star, and then work on finishing this quantum field, getting this to 5-star. But these are definitely get everything to 2-star before you start upgrading things further, because 2-stars are where you get the major upgrades. You get some good stat increases from those. Drone level those look pretty good. Yeah, so you're getting close to the mastery trees. Then I would just flip between mastery and hero tech, and then throw in some special forces there too to finish off what you got left in there. But out of the gates though, I like going crazy in the special forces tree, or sorry, not special, in the masteries tree, just because you're getting so many different stats in there. You're getting increasing march size. I forgot the other specialty one. I know there's like damage reduction in there too. So there's a lot of really good stats you get out of the mastery trees. And then if you haven't maxed out morale, I would max out morale in the special forces tree. If that's what it takes to get you to 80, I would just do that. Do I do fourth drill grounds? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Mm, yeah. I would get the yep. Work on the siege, get the fourth drill grounds. Yeah, that's a good point. Get that done out of the way. Yeah, fourth drill grounds, especially in Desert Storm, man. I remember when I first got that, it was so nice. Because now I'm up to 47,000 troops, and that's without the war leader profession. I think with war leader it's somewhere around like 60,000 now. That's a lot of troops though to having Desert Storm. But again, my marches take like 3,000 and something because of the Overlord. So I burn through a lot of troops too. Yeah, 54,000. You're with the war leader though, right? I don't think you can get 54 without war leader. Yeah, I'm going to siege next Wednesday. Okay, cool. Yeah, just get your morale increase in the special forces, max that out. It's level 80, or get it up to 80%. Get your fourth drill grounds. Yeah, you're good to go. All right, let me know if you got any other questions. Oh, did everybody leave your server, James? They're probably sick and tired of you like I am. All right, Lexa, I'll take a look at yours. Yeah, not a problem. You're welcome. Starting season 2 on Monday. Season 1, your season 1 is tanks. Oh, you ran tanks in season 1. You're trying to switch to missile. It should all be 5-star in 2 weeks. Planning on replacing. Okay. So focus on. If you're going to switch to missile, then I wouldn't worry about pushing. I wouldn't worry about pushing Kim's exclusive weapon if you're going to switch, because you're going to spend hundreds of weapon shards on her, and so that's going to put you weeks behind upgrading the missile squad. So if you're going to switch, just switch, because you're kind of playing the same game that I was, or I was like, I really want to get Kim's weapon up to 20, and then I did that, and then I was like, okay, now I'll switch, and then I was playing from really far behind. But I didn't switch to air until after season 2, so I switched even later. Whoops, I have to open in full view to see that. 26.6. Okay, gear. Okay. I would break down these 1-star pieces. Um, man. Yeah, I would say break them down, get them back up to 40, and then I would work on getting the radars up to 4-star because you're gonna want some defensive power for when you switch. Yeah. So I would upgrade these to 4-star, break these down because right now Marshall doesn't even need he doesn't need a level 1 gun and a level 1 radar. I'd break that down, get this up to 2-star, and then get these up to 4-star, and then come back and get this gun up to 4-star when you put it on Fiona. Get Fiona a 4-star gun. So then you got 2 4-star guns, a mythic gun, and then I would start working on the armor pieces then as well. Pretty good balance going on. Yeah, I wouldn't do any more levels in anything in here. So okay, that's 29. I was gonna say level 20. Auto attack on Kim would have been wild. 135. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about skill chips because you're gonna want to focus on your missile stuff anyways. Drone's pretty good level. And then same thing with mastery. I would just start working on the missile mastery. Just go crazy on that. You already have. Oh, you need your 4th drill grounds. So I'd get your 4th drill grounds, then work on the missile mastery. Yeah, you need that 4th drill grounds though. Oops, I missed the 26, 21. Okay. So yeah, once you switch the gear around, it should be pretty close once you get everything maxed out. Yeah. No, I think you're gonna be close. You switch all your gear around. It's your missile team should be pretty close. Reset coming up. Oh, okay. Don't forget my arena attacks. I think I did mine earlier. I'll have to double check. Pulling it up here. No. Oh my gosh, I'm on 199. Okay. Did you have any other questions? Yeah, I wouldn't put anything else into the tank team if you're on a switch. Just focus hard, go all in on the missile, put everything into those, and make the switch. Do those gear upgrades like I was talking about. Break down those 2 level 1 pieces, upgrade those defensive pieces, and that should get you a little more power. You won't be. I don't think you're going to be at level like close to 30 million until you switch and get the weapon upgrades done and then get the gear stuff, get some more gear upgrades done, and you should be good. Well, that's what I was saying. I would work on getting your 4th drill grounds out of the master or the siege. So get your 4th drill grounds, and then after you do that, work on the mastery tech, which is going to be your missile mastery tech. and do the. So your missile mastery will be on tech versus days, and then on like the off days, not tech versus day, I would work on the missile hero tech. Okay, why is this? There it goes. Battle report. Season 1? Oh my gosh. Are you just sharing this to flex? 225. Level 9 drone components. Dang. 1,000 upgrades and things. Yeah, no problem, Lexus. He said, hey, just share this on stream. Yeah, that's I mean you're probably pushing what are you gonna show me VIP? I don't think it does it? Oh yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say you had to be like VIP 17 for sure. So you gotta be getting close to VIP 18 then. What does this guy's bank account look like? I don't know. Ask him, Bucky. Knock these out real quick. Okay. Sneaker, are you still around? Like I'm just like blindly clicking fight and not paying attention. Glad I won. TAI. Okay. Done with that. I don't know if Sneaker left. I was gonna show him this. I got 1,300. That's right. Dustin. Me over here. Happy. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at. So I don't have Justin's battle report on this account, but this is Deer's teams. So almost 80 million, almost 80 million. And just call it like two 80 million teams and an 86 million team. So that's Deer's teams. And then Justin has basically all 100 million marches. Like that's how much stronger Justin is than Deerfly. And they were both VIP 18 last summer. I think like 6 months into the game. I think they made VIP 18 or got to VIP 18, something like that. Yeah, Justin's at like I think 500 million total hero power. And Deerfly is at 260 or 363. Then I jumped up to 135 today. I'm a big kid. Oh, I was gonna look for. I'll see if I can find them. Forgot which. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's click on rankings. Total hero power. Yeah, 500. And this server is just crazy strong. 500, 290, 255, 247, 249, 208. It's crazy. Okay, let's go back. All right, and if I didn't get to somebody's account tonight, I'll be looking at them again on Wednesday. Or sorry, Thursday. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Dustin, I feel you, man. Yeah, there's a lot of like I placed 10th in the championship duel, like in my bracket, so I was like just out of the top 8 to move on to the next round. My best finish yet. Like I look at this, and I'm like 32nd, and so there's a lot of players that are quite a bit ahead of me, but at the same time, I have so many training certificates. If they were to release a new Overlord before season 4, I would probably jump up like 6 million, probably even 7 million hero power would be my guess. So I would like jump from here all the way up to here as soon as it dropped because I would be able to unlock it right away. I'd probably jump 10 million hero power actually. And that's without having to spend anything. Like I can unlock it today, which is crazy. So I'm really hoping they release it. Otherwise, I've been sitting on these and like falling behind everybody because I could do a ton of upgrades. So this here is so I got all these training certificates, and every upgrade, as you can see, is 150 hero attack, and this one's 30, about 30 defense, and then 10, no, 6,000 HP, and I could do probably about 40 levels on each of these. So I'm missing a ton of power by not upgrading this right now, but I just don't want to waste them on this because I got them saved up. I'd rather unlock the next one and be able to put it on a team right away without having to spend like $400 or $500 like some people did day one to unlock it. So I'm just hanging out. So if they don't release it, then I'll just before the start of the season, then I'll just probably dump like 600, 700 of those training certificates into them. So then I'll have some at the end of the season, anyways. In the 600s, we all started like June of last year. Okay, so you guys are coming up about a year. At a year, I think my max power, I think was around like 200 million at a year. Production, Jones supply box. Oh yeah. Drone day. Are we winning? We're winning. 116 total hero power. Or 160. I don't know, 160. Oh, nice, 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 James. Yeah, you're right there with Dirk. He's at like 163 or something like that. Yeah, season one was a bear. Season two is it's annoying because some of the tactics that go on with it that people do with the Alliance Centers, but the season in general is just kind of boring. You have two attack days, and then the rest of the time you're just doing nothing. All season two and season three. Yeah. That's when you get the Age of Oil, you get the gorilla, all that fun stuff. Which base skin is best? Uh, it's really not that big of a difference. I mean, all of the holiday base skins, for the most part, are all pretty much the same. The only difference is you'll have like these ones here that are attack and attack, and then like HP, and then you have these ones that are attack, attack, defense, attack, attack, defense, and where is oh this one? So this is attack, HP, and defense. I I got all the attack attack ones just because whenever you switch and you're using another one, and you get these stats no matter what. But then when you equip it, you get additional 5% attack. So I wanted all the ones with attack to increase my attack so I can get further in the world boss. So personal preference, because it is nice to have HP and defense too, like having these two stats make your teams a little more tankier. But I wouldn't say like there's one base skin that's better than all of them. Oh, reset. Reset. I need to get my science buff. Let's see if I'm awake for that. Let's open up boxes. A couple missile there. Ooh, level 3 missile. Come on, baby. Missile, missile, missile. Ugh, that hurts. At least I can get one out of here. Okay. Let's go see what that did. Components. I'm at 76. Oh my gosh. 78. Or 79. Ah, so close. So close. Gosh, that's annoying. I wanted to get to 80 because then I get the attack and skill damage increase. Did I buy everything out of here? Alliance, yes. Campaign, yep. Ah, I don't have anything in here. They just got the skill chips. Man, that is a bummer. Did I use this? Speed up, speed up, speed up. Those are all done. I'm just fixing my teams real quick. I start research right away. Okay. Oh man. No, I wouldn't worry about the pyramid though, Dustin. Do not. Nobody should be buying this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just wait until the next season and pick up one of these base skins because you're getting the equipping stats, but then you also get these holding in stock 3% for attack and defense. I think they're both the same. Yeah. So I would hold off anyways and get one of these next season. So it's almost good that you didn't have the resources or the gems to purchase this. Or not gems, merit medals. Yeah, this is like the worst base skin you can get. Because if you equip something else, it's useless. So if you got another base skin, you're like, oh, I really like it. You either lose out on the effect from the pyramid, or you're just stuck running pyramid all the time, which is pretty stupid that they did that. All right, let's see here. 7. These level 9s are these just take forever. I had like nothing. 83%. I'm getting close on this one though. Of course, because I got those stupid level 5s both equal here, but oh well. Increase my crit damage though, so I can't be like too mad. I just think it only affects the drone, but it does increase my crit damage, so did all that. Let's see now, what is my power? 4577. And what's this one at? 37, 18, and 34, 35. Cool. Quick add. Oh man, I really want to open these up. Give me some purples. Oh my gosh. My dog is just sitting here ripping them. It's disgusting. 475. There you go. Thank you. Come on. This is like a collect all button for days like today where you just need to click through them all. Oh, I would get a dig. Oh my god, this week. I forgot. It is zombie invasion here. Okay. That's what I thought. Oh man. All these latecomers. Oh, thank goodness. I hate missing my own digs. These come on, give me oh, you know what? I'll wait until tomorrow. I gotta send these out. That's right. Where's my drone component? This is the nice thing about having this upgraded. Once you get the new Age of Oil tech, you get so many level 2 drone component boxes when these are upgraded. I think I got 2 of them though. All right, let's see what we got. Get this up. Yes, yes, yes. Don't show, refresh. You know what? Components, good to get. Why not? Oh. Man. Why not? One of those. Should I? Okay, I'm gonna buy some, whatever. How many of these lovely bears do I have? I need to check that. Let's see here. Oh, I got 0. Okay. Yeah, I'm not buying that then. Not buying it. Do I want... Why not? Confirm. Yeah, it's a good thing. Everything else is trash, so cool. Now I just gotta do my predictions. I'll do that later. How many of these do I got now? 12. So I'm at about 164. And I need, yeah. So I need 300. Oh, I need another 140 to go, man. Okay, so I guess tomorrow if I see those, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of the boxes. No, it's just whenever you upgrade, anytime you upgrade your headquarters, these boxes increase. You see like this difficulty level here? So as you secret mobile tasks, I've reached the maximum. So every time you increase the level, well, I should at certain headquarters levels, this will increase. And then the final 2 levels, these 2 right here, are when you get to headquarters 31, you get 6-star. And then when you get to headquarters 34, you get 7-star, 7-star tasks. And that's, I'm getting, it's like I get all these drone component boxes and weapon shards, exclusive weapon shards. So the Age of Oil tech is just what you use to unlock Headquarters 35. So you go through this tree, you unlock the third tech center. This is where you get the gear factory to create the drone parts for your drone. And then you get to the bottom and it enables the headquarters upgrades past 30. Yeah, that's why I always reset gold task here because you just get so much value out of this at a higher level. And some of this stuff could be better, but can't complain with the free weapons and all the component chests. Get a lot of those. I'm gonna jump in here. Why not? Ammo Bananja. I was debating if I wanted to. max this week or not. Have to think about it. We'll see. We'll see how this week goes. Let's just open this bad boy up, see what we get. Tank, 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 tank. It is the piece I needed, but for the wrong team. I'm trying to upgrade this. Can I take that off here and upgrade this? Oh, it's 1 out of 5. So I guess I'll upgrade this. Upgrade. Oh. Do I have... That's on team 1. Okay. Oh well. Wasn't the greatest use, but are you dying, dog? All right. Well, I am pretty much done. We got zombie invasion. Doesn't start until later. So I'm done for now until I get the research buff. I do have to jump on the other account. I got a bunch of stuff to open up on there. But I'm gonna hop off. Thanks again for jumping in, watching. Feel free to jump over to Dirk. I know Dirk is just now going live. He usually goes live right at reset or just after reset. So if you want to jump on his stream, tell him I said hi. Tell him I sent you. Otherwise, I will catch you all. I'll be back on tomorrow. We're just kind of hanging out and see what happens. Have a good one.